I love Maple Stereo. All music here is owned by Nexon.net from the game Maple Story. Feel free to play it, check it out. It's a pretty cool game. I've been playing it for years. I do not own any copy or any law or any copyright laws. I don't own any rights to this music at all. Whew. Maple Story's pretty chill, or Nexon, whichever one you prefer. Is pretty chill about yet letting you use their music and all of that. And they have a couple of bangers in their actual soundtrack. I still play Maple Story to this day. I put about 24 hours a year now. So it's not much. I play about 2 hours a month, sounds about right. Fun game, fun thing, fun times. Either way, here to give you an update. For those of you that are on YouTube side already know what's going on. Twitch side, I guess I'll make the announcement, even though I'm not still sure if I'm going to be streaming at Twitch side. Uh, the Oculus Rift 2 arrived today, so there might be VR streams in the future, things like that going on. So, possibly look forward to streams. Twitch is a lot strict when it comes to their rules and stuff like that, so, if I play VR chat or play anything that's, super graphic or anything where somebody could potentially slip a slur or something like that that could get me banned, obviously it's not going to be on Twitch. Unfortunately, that's every competitive game ever. People will just run in and yell the N word and say all kinds of other things. And it's not worth getting banned. So, depending on game, if it's single player, I might stream it on Twitch as well. If not, it'll all be over on YouTube. Same name, the QTASTIC, just minus the underscore. There's just a small update on what's going to be happening in the future. So VR, yeah, let's go. Now today, I actually want to go over a Rocket League replay because I haven't done that in a while, and I know I still owe you that. So here we are. Twitch side's like the fuck, but YouTube side, you guys know, you know, just got done playing this. It's March 4th. It's 12:45. It's literally 1 o'clock a.m. my time right now. So this happened within the last 15 minutes. This is Diamond 3 / Champ 1 level. Ignore any GC lookups or anything like that you see. I don't think this is the GC match that I got, but I think this is the other one. But if anybody in there is a GC or anything like that, still treat it as a Diamond 3 / Champ 1 match, possibly even low Champ 2. And if you're wanting to get better, these are small things that you can do to assist your team. We win this game 4-2. Let's hop on into this. Let me try and memorize these controls. That's your lineup. We got average guy, Bankai, my name, which is youtube.com/Nanya for the time being. We're going up against a Cruz, Mario RDZ 1992, and a Sacred. It's a mix of like Diamond and Champ. Still around 1600 MMR, which is really the only important thing you need to know. In this particular game, let me go to fly camera and gotta time this to where this gets off my screen. How do I the other click. There we go. While you do that, you had it. Okay. So, players that we're going to pay attention to is we aren't really going to pay attention to the orange team. I don't know what they were doing with their lives, but the most important is the things you want to do when you're in Diamond or Champ. Average guy. I might have got the MVP for this match, but this guy, without his help, he made it easy for me to get these goals and get these bangers. Some things coincidentally happen, other things were done on purpose. I'm not saying that this guy is good, he's just smart about what he does. Because even if you go up a wall and you don't look where your teammates are, if you pass it into a location, because I mean, if you're on the wall and you're going up and you're passing it, you can generally see as you're going up this much of the field. If you don't see a teammate anywhere within this portion of the field, you can either assume that they're right beneath you, right somewhere in no man's land, middle fieldish like that, or they're back in goal. So when you go to make a pass, let's say everybody's set up like they are right now for whatever reason, you're going to either want to pass it over in the opposite corner over there behind these guys, the where it's going to be awkward and they're going to have to turn and give up their good positions. Well, I wouldn't say good position, but the position that they're in, and try to get control of that ball before you get through and make a counter attack. Or you're going to pass it more outwards towards this direction, because you know your teammates are obviously going to get to the half court place, well, at least you're hoping, before the other team does. This is kickoff, so I mean, it's obviously 50-50 even right now, but if you have the ball, you have the option of either letting it fall down and letting a teammate come and assist you and grab it from below you, or you can hit it out and backwards if your teammates aren't in proper positions to support you, and one of them could pick it up if you're getting pressured on the wall or something like that. You can also just fake it and stay a little bit of ways behind the ball. Let's say the ball is the boost. Instead of pushing it up the wall, somebody starts to challenge you. Back off and give it about a little bit of room. So when they try to 50 you, it just slaps up against your car and they go flipping over you. There's a whole bunch of other different things you can do. You can take the ball directly up the wall by hitting it straight of the wall, follow it, come out for an air dribble or a pass just out middle. Or you can hit it out in an angle and go for a shot, a double touch, or whatever your skill level is, you know, the things that you can do. There is a lot of things you can do in this situation. What you want to try to actively avoid is just 50ing people. And that's when, you know, obviously when you're on one side of the ball attacking and another person's coming in trying to get the ball from you and you both hit the ball and you have a 50-50, where one of you are going to win and one of you are going to lose, or the ball's going to shoot off into the oblivion and whoever it is gets it, gets it. If you're forced into a 50, keep in mind the same passing, you know? If you're going to hit a 50 with somebody, if you go to the outside edge of it, and as you both touch the ball, you flip to the left, the ball is going to go even and straight out towards line. Now, it takes practice to get these, because what most people do is they flip late, and they end up hitting the ball on the side of their car as opposed to skimming the ball. They hit it on its side, and the other person flips too and just pinches it into their own goal. If you don't know what you're doing with 50s, don't engage in a 50. If you think you're going to lose a 50, don't engage with it. If somebody's pushing you on wall and you have ball and things like that, like I said, you can either fake it, or if you know you're going to lose the 50 because they have a better angle, fake upwards, see if you can cut it off that way, or fake left and just abandon and head back to the fend and let one of your other teammates try. You don't have to go after every ball. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing, and you'll find that out in this video. So, I'm Nunya. Average Guy is the technical MVP here, and then Bankai is his teammate. I think he owned goals like once in this match too, spectacularly. But that's the Batmobile. Even when you miss, you hit. So we go through. From here, we got what looks to be possibly a wave dash kickoff. This guy's already immediately flipping. As of now, this guy should win this kickoff. And the wave dash, if it turns into a wave dash kickoff, shouldn't be able to actually push through here, but let's find out. We get about here, we'll slow it down to 50. Bang. He actually gets a very good wave dash, and what you see, this guy's trail. The Octane has this issue with if you try to immediately do something as soon as the Octane lands, it'll pull you. And that's what he did. As soon as he landed here, bang, look at his trail. He tried to immediately do something, and the Octane pulled him to the right, giving him this awkward thing. He tried to counteract it by flipping to the left. By flipping to the left, he's adding additional power into this ball that this guy has clearly won. If you make a mistake on kickoff, don't go to the side of the ball and then just 50 that into your own goal or do something crazy like that. Go, fake off of it, and hope that your teammates are there covering it. I would rather somebody miss kickoff and give me the opportunity to save it than for a pinch goal to happen, which it doesn't happen, luckily. He's like barely going to get a piece of that. So it's not a clean thing, but if you pinch it with him and it happens to be that death pinch, the ball's going to go shooting fast as heck straight through. If this guy's lucky, it'll hit his car. If not, it's going to fly over him and you just cost the goal. First 6 seconds of the game, already they have a goal up. We proceed through. Average Guy. It's right there. Bankai went to cover him. He's now going to go over for that boost because Average Guy is up. Probably heading for either demo, bump, corner, possibly. And I'm just chilling back to see what Cruz is going to do. We send it through. Now, Cruz messes up in this particular situation. Let's go back. He flips, goes through, and immediately turns out. I know I wasn't going to focus on it, but this is a common mistake. If you go for kickoff, you want to grab boost, turn around, and head back in towards goal. Every time. Now, if the ball rolls up wall, all you got to do, go in, grab boost, turn, have your ball camera on. When you see that it's going up wall, immediately turn, go up wall, and then go back in and challenge. And you'll generally still get there faster than the other person unless you know they have some sort of plan that he's going to lose it in that particular direction. So this, him grabbing boost, and he didn't even, go grab boost and then, cut and turn in quick. Nah, he went through, went all the way outside here. And as the ball goes, turns back in because he went way too far out. And now he's coming at it at this very weird angle. If he would have just came in sharp, zoop, zoop, he could have been here at about this angle. That would have gave him an opportunity to hit that ball straight through. If he was very accurate, he could have actually gotten enough force in this situation to where I wouldn't have even been able to touch it. It went zoop, bang, in that corner. I'd have got scored on. I'd have been like, dang, what a banger. Nothing I could do. I'm not in no man's land, which is this area right here in between these lines going all the way through. But I'm going to have a hugely quick reaction in order to pick that up. Now, Average Guy's doing his thing, out of position, technically, but he just went through kickoff. This guy, instead of coming in, going through, grabbing boost, and then going back towards goal to chill here, so I can push up and immediately try to either get Cruz to hit the ball or do something with it. Now, I can't challenge as fast because he took a detour going up. This is a mistake. He should have went to do what he did. When he faked, he should have cut in, grabbed whatever boost he can, came back opposite side of field rotation, or opposite post rotation is what we call it. If the ball's on that side of the field, you want to rotate this side if you can. It'll prevent you from bumping into teammates, double committing, easy goals, things like that. Or easy shots and things like that. So him doing that, I can't immediately push up, which is why I'm kind of hanging back right here. Him making me hang back and see what's going on could have given Cruz a free shot right over my head, and bang, into my goal. These are low-level lobbies. I'm used to playing at a little bit of a higher level. So when it comes to this right here, I'm expecting him to actually do the right thing and get back and cover me. So I pushed up a little bit farther than I should have. I should have been in the mindset that, hey, everybody in this 1600s era sucks. And I should still be, back here. I mean, I can be here because I could easily cut that off if he goes for that shot. I could be here. I could technically be here. It's going to be a lot harder of a save if I'm sitting here. I don't recommend it for that situation. Or I could be here, which is just fine. Because even if he goes for a top shot like that, I should be able to intercept it in time. Obviously, it's going to be easier if I'm in this position to where I can get up and cover it. Second spot would be here. Also, opposite post rotation, so that would be the strongest spot I could be sitting at, things like that. But let's see what Cruz does. He hits the ball. And remember, like I said, when he touched this ball, he could have been having it in this area, going this way. This could be a goal right now, right over me. Even if he would have tapped it lightly like he would have in the right direction, he would have hit it this way, which would have forced me to fake, because I would have to cover goal, and shadow backwards. From that place, I'm backwards. He can do whatever he wants. He can hit it off the wall to get it around me, pass it to one of his teammates that's already up, because this guy's going to grab boost and probably turn in, and he could score the ball that bounces off back. But like I said, it's low level. Things like this happen. This guy's flipping for whatever reason. Average, still recovering from kickoff. Now it's kind of sort of on the slow side. But it's what it is, what it is. This guy just got a big boost. Let's see if he takes the big boost and used all that boost to go for the next boost down the line and then comes in. Or if he's going to grab this boost and cut. I'm interested. Goes in. Well, he didn't waste much boost there, but he did come in, immediately turned back again, and go for that. And I think the only reason he didn't pick up that boost is because his teammate, who's recovering, said, hey, I need that boost. Now, the issue here is, if we go back to kickoff, average guy started on this side. He has the rights to this boost right here that his teammate picked up. So that's a bad boost grab on his teammate. If his teammate would have came through, grabbed this boost, turned back, and did what needed to be done instead of cheating up, or if he did cheat up, see which way his teammate was going, and then go the opposite direction and try to fight for boost there, or go back and grab boost pads there, and then just cover me as I go up from this side. Because once I see that he's actively heading back, I can go and challenge. I don't have to wait for him to be in position necessarily. I just need him to be in an area where he can cover the ball if I somehow miss. Now, Cruz messes up. He hits the ball up. I'm already posted up here in a very opportune position, so I go make an easy 50 touch to keep him from scoring. If he was fast and boost jumped there, he could have easily beat me, but he wasn't going to score because the only thing I needed to do was block his angle towards goal. So unless he can double touch, he ain't getting it past me. I know this, so I go for that play. Teammates back. Average guy's doing his thing. All of that happens. Bang. This is a very, very bad predicament to be in. Average guy was heading back. He seen the ball coming. He was probably going to try to catch the ball, take it into the corner like most people do, and then send it back out. Bankai, as you remember, goes in, goes around the boost, and then goes immediately back out the challenge. It's fine to turn on the ball in situations, but you should really see what's going on before anything else happens. If Bankai was in the correct position, instead of doing all of this weirdness, he would actually be on this side, heading over. By the time he had this, an average guy would see that Bankai is there. Average guy would either come in, take this corner boost, and take the ball back out, or he would leave it and let Bankai take the ball. And they would not be crossing paths here if everybody was positioned properly. So this is kind of a oof situation, which could have turned out bad if they would have hit each other. Because we already have a guy who, albeit it's kind of in a weird position, but if both of them blow each other's asses out, that's free ball control for them. I'm up in the air. There's nothing I can do but just kind of watch this whole situation happen if things go bad. Luckily, it doesn't go too bad. He does lose control. However, they're slow. Instead of him immediately challenging or him immediately challenging, they're faking, giving Bankai enough time to recover, giving me enough time to land and see what's going to happen next, and gives him, well, he shouldn't be flipping right now. Anytime the ball is in a dead zone where you don't know which direction the ball is going to go, you should not be going for boost, and you should not be flipping anywhere within this goal zone. Do not flip unless you are out of boost and you are desperately trying to save a ball that's going in. Then you might want to make the flip to try to get there for the extra distance. If you don't have to flip, don't flip. If you're going for boost in a corner and ball, could possibly be sent your way, you don't want to flip. Because if the ball gets hit towards your way and you're in mid flip, you have increased distance away from the ball. Then you're going to have to land, grab the boost, turn around, whichever way it's quicker for you, and then use that boost that you just grabbed to try and save the ball. When if the situation's going bad, you can just grab a boost pad, turn, jump, save the ball, grab boost in another corner or control ball and grab boost pads and continue attacking. So it's not all about the big boost or anything like that, and you definitely don't want to flip in a situation like this. Yes, Bankai's there, and the best thing that could probably happen right now in this situation, which unfortunately doesn't, is Bankai could easily go and bump both of them out of the way. We really just need him cleared, because once he's cleared, I can easily beat this guy because he's out of position. It don't happen. He goes for the ball instead of leaving it for me. This is one of the situations that I'm talking about. If you are in a position to where you've been knocked off ball, you've lost control and everything like that, do not feel that need to go back and try to maintain control of ball if it's detrimental to your team. If the only move you can think of is to jump up and smack that ball all the way to the other side of the wall, it's not a good play. I'm there. He's not even in position covering goal anymore. So if anybody was in that area and they were of a higher level, they'd easily just take that ball and score because nobody's covering goal. He's left his post. He's going for a touch, which should have been left for me because the other guy's out of position. All he needed to do, instead of panicking and going back for this ball, is to just drive forward and kick this guy right in his keister. Bink! And that would have been the goal for us. But instead, he lost control of the ball and immediately re-attacked it again. Whoop! Misses ball. Because he went for it, I'm now way back here as opposed to being on the ball. If he hadn't have jumped, I could have challenged a long time ago. Now, this is a terrible time. Both of us are in no man's land. I've been halted due to teammate. He left post, and he's coming up in a no man's land. This guy basically has full control of this ball right now. It is in his zone. If he played a good game and he knew what he was doing and he got a good touch, he could easily hit this over in this corner. It would bounce back and go straight in, or would it bounce back, bounce off wall, and he could score it. Very quick plays. He's gone, up in the air and gone, challenging something that he shouldn't have. Even if he didn't want to go for the bump, he could have just immediately turned and went back towards goal just in case something bad happened. And maybe he could have gotten a save or something like that. This is low level lobby, so I mean, none of that's actually going to really happen. But, yeah. I actually have to step away for a second. I'm going to leave this picture and your imagination, and you can figure out what happens next. I mean, you can see by the symbols down there that nobody scores for a decent while, but just think what's going to happen next here. Alright, almost dying on the VR court. Hopefully we got some good hypothesis on what's going to happen next. Alright. Oh, This guy hits it away from himself because of the poor positioning. Average guy claps him completely. Now, us winning this is, nice and all. However, we're all in an attacking formation now. We have zero defense, all attack. And this is what I see teams do all the time and how they lose goals. Everybody comes up, somebody makes a mistouch, generally passing it off wall to somebody that's in goal, and then they just snipe your goal. When you're forced into a situation like this, you have to think about your next touch. Maybe not make the small touch and make a very slow shot into their goal that they can snipe back on you. Or if you do take a shot, take the shot, immediately turn around and get ready for that counter. Don't just take the shot, fully commit, flip into their goal, and have everybody else, be gone. He's no use to us at the moment. He just challenged. He's tumbling over this guy. At least he took this guy out of action. And now it's essentially 1v2. Luckily, this guy's going to be out of position when he turns around because of where he's posted, unless he immediately reads wall and retaliates back to our goal. He's going to be out of position. Cruz is now his backup. Ball gets sent. Bang, bang. The guy misreads the touch. Cruz, being his backup, goes and does what he needs to do. I'm heading back to goal. I'm going to flip because I have no boost at this moment. I'm going to flip back. I'm going to try to grab this boost. I'm going to try to post up for the attack that's coming. This guy's landed, and instead of grabbing this boost or doing whatever and picking up a position, it looks like he's about to challenge again. He just landed in the corner. What he could do, possibly, is ignore this boost and immediately go for a challenge. Because this guy's obviously having issues because he's waiting on a bounce or something else. He hasn't got a complete read. If he ignores this boost and goes immediately cross towards goal, he could probably intercept that and score. Let's see what happens in this situation. He misreads it. He ignores the boost. He goes for a touch. He's a little bit too far forward on the turn, but I mean, that is scoreable. You can definitely double touch that or correct that if need be. It's not going to happen in this division, but he's challenging. This guy has already jumped, even though he knows his teammate's there, because he just seen him. He's challenging. So he either has zero faith in his teammate, or I don't know what's going through this guy's head. If he's challenging, he's going to force this guy to make a move. Or he's going to force this guy down there. One of these two guys, he's going to force somebody on their team to make a move. The odds of him actually getting up there and touching that ball and scoring a goal is probably like 1%. This guy's already set up to make a touch or defend or do whatever it needs to do. You already got your teammate that's attacking. Why? Oh, excuse me. Why are you jumping? He should be boosting over, grabbing, a couple of boost pads and all of that, trying to read where this guy is going to touch or hit the ball. If he hits it off wall, which I mean, from that angle, if he even touches the ball, it'll probably be off wall. This guy should be able to see where he's coming from and where he can touch that. So he's either should be, reading this wall, should be reading this top wall, should be reading this side wall. So he should be boosting, grabbing this boost pad, seeing what he needs to do, what the next action and all of that needs to be done. I grab the boost. I'm chilling. I'm covering the backfield because I don't want to be scored on, because most goals lost in Rocket League nowadays is because nobody wants to play backman. So I'm just chilling. He goes up. misses ball. No surprise to anybody. This guy flips out of panic. That guy's posted up to save whatever shot comes his way. Unfortunately, he is a little bit out. This guy, who could have been covering, picking up boost pads coming in, could be going this way. If he really didn't trust his teammate, he could even boost it this way. He could have done anything. This is not the time where you want to push for a goal. Unless you are 110% sure on your shot making. You should be trying to stall the ball enough time for your teammate to get back or for me to come up and assist you. Which I'm pretty sure at this moment I'm on my way up because I see that they don't have any speed or anything like that, so they're not going to be able to get like a super fast snipe. So I think I am cheating up a little bit. Yeah. And I see that I'm not boosting towards the situation. I'm boosting over here to where I can cover what's happening next. So if they try to snipe the ball back this way, I can turn on it and intercept. Or if they try to hit the ball crossed, which is the most likely thing that's going to happen if orange team touches it, I can already be over there. Oh my lord, I just flipped upside down to cut that off. But all that is negligible at this moment. His teammate missed. He jumped up. He doesn't have a good angle. The only way he's scoring this is if he gets the angle of a god, which means he has to go up and he has to hit the absolute tip of this ball in order to get that goal. I don't see that happening, and with his skill level, he definitely should know that that's not going to happen. So instead of knocking this out this way towards them and towards this guy that's waiting on the wall, it knows he's not going to make that goal. If he touches it, the guy on the wall is reading him right now. He's going to hit it forward. This guy's going to go up, hit it, full clear. You see, or he knows that he's up there because he's seen him before he jumped and all that. The best thing he could do in this situation is honestly go for like a soft touch with the underbelly of his car and put the ball down awkward here for a bounce and make them panic, run into each other, do something stupid, or put it like down in this area right here. So this guy will naturally head towards it. This guy will try to turn around and go towards it, possibly causing a double commit or something like that. Essentially, you want to put the ball somewhere awkward to where they can't immediately get back to it, which will give your teammate here time to get back and get boost. It'll give me time to get up in a defensive position or offensive position, depending on what happens next, to cover ball, etc., etc. We go. He hits it right to that guy. That guy easily, like I said, is waiting for it. Reads it perfectly. I stopped here because I seen what was going on, and I know what's going to come next. He's either going to miss the ball completely and whiff it, or he's going to go for a play. I stop right before that because I know if I get any closer, it's danger. If the ball is bouncing or if the ball is on top of an opponent's car, you're in danger. If it's on the ground and he's just left-right dribbling, you can walk up and kiss him. Mwah! Don't matter. There's not really any danger to left-right dribbles. But once that gets on his car to where he can flick it and do whatever he needs to do with it, now there's danger. The only thing a left-right dribbler can do is break your ankles or just fake you and make you make a mistake. But if you never completely, fully commit, flipping and doing all kinds of other craziness, you never have to worry about your ankles getting broken and all of that. Just don't fully commit. Now, luckily here, he has a dumbass teammate, absolutely moronic, dumb, absolutely worst teammate ever on his team. And instead of letting this guy, which again is the second situation here, if everybody would have just faked off, and let him take control of this ball. If he had air dribble or even got a decent shot, he could have hit that far enough to where I wouldn't be able to touch that. But because this moron cut his teammate off coming from corner and not letting his goalie, the person who was supposed to get this ball, we now have all the time in the world to recuperate. I'm already on my way up. All I need to do is either just cut this off or let average guy get it since he's already in that area. And we can recover successfully. So them getting a second goal shot, which if he sniped it, I mean, he could get it. Once I got into no man's land, he could easily snipe that and get that over me. No problem. Once I seen his teammate going for it, that's game, set, and match. That's 2 goals right there that they dropped. He hits it. Boom. Not only does he hit it, he loses control of the ball. Look at this separation. He's going this way, and the ball, looking at the trail, is going that way. Now, average guy can actually completely just go and get boost and probably re-50 the ball with him. Like I said, all we're doing is stalling for everybody to get boost and get back in, a usable position. Bankai's coming in. If he manages to clear Cruz with a demo, an average guy manages to catch this and bounce this off the wall, he could either score it off the wall, make a dribble play, or he could pass it to me, who's already waiting to see what's going next. Well, I mean, I'm pursuing the ball because, I mean, average guy's been all over the place. But I'm not going to at least not try to double commit with a teammate if I don't have to. Shall we play? Now, you see that average guy is flipping, but he is the closest one there, so it is now his ball. Bankai decided he wants to steal their corner boost instead of interrupt this guy who is very strong in this position. If Mario bounces this off the wall and back towards middle, and I somehow don't get that, Cruz is just going to come up and score that on me. He should not be flipping towards their corner. The ball is actively headed back towards our side. We do not have control of the ball. Instead of flipping and wasting a lot of time in the air, he could have easily either taken out Cruz or just dipped and picked up boost pads on the way back, opposite side or opposite post rotation, and been on his way back to cover what was going to happen next. And we're going to play through a little bit. Average goes for boost. In that particular situation, he needed to be jumped off the wall before any of that. Like, all right, let me slow it down a little. So, he's going to get beat if he doesn't do something drastic here. So, as soon as he grabbed this boost and started heading up wall, right about nowish, he should have been jumping up off the wall to try to get an interception. To try to intercept this guy from making that obvious easy shot towards goal. I assume that my teammate's going to challenge that, which in that particular case, he should have just left and let me handle it because that guy's going full speed. He's already postured him. The guy has his ball camera on. Yeah, well, let me show you what this guy's seeing. Player cam. You have to go auto cam to player cam. So auto cam. This guy, player view. This is what this guy is seeing right now. Now, anybody that's in a high level game, I mean, that's a good double tap opportunity and things like that. Low level guys only see a shot. You go up the side of the wall, and then you make the obvious slow shot. Come on, game. Okay. Got kicked out. There we go. Back in. Yo. Fly. None. Only thing he sees is balls coming up wall. He's probably going to go up the wall, make a very slow shot towards goal, which the way that I'm ghosting, go in, head in like this to cut off any angles that he could possibly make from that touch right there. Easy saves. If I do it correctly, I can actually get a perfect 90 off the wall, and it'll go up and back out in the field using the same momentum that he sent me. That's why we don't like basic shots on goals. Holy heck, what is going on? Topsy-turvy. The average guy should have been challenging roundabouts now instead of waiting. So we go at about 5% rate. Look how slow he is because he went and got boost and how jagged his angle is. Jumps way too late. The other guy sees him jump, so he panic jumps. Both of them are going in. Average guy barely, after bumping off of him and all of that, gets a little touch on that ball. And all of that's because he forced the other guy, well, the panic, and go when he didn't have to go. Average guy wasn't getting a very powerful clear. Plus, this guy, the only thing he needed to do was, as average guy was going for the boost, go for ball. Now, the interesting situation here is if he would have let average guy go, and if he would have did the thing that I said, either fake back and let average guy pass the ball to him to where he could take that shot that he was looking for, or fake down, and it's doing the thing where the ball disappears. Here we go. Or if he would have faked down or let any of his other teammates pick this up with this very small shot like that, that's free ball control for anybody that wants it right now. Just don't challenge. You don't have to go up there and finish the challenge. If somebody's there, just fake off. He would have gotten a very small touch backwards. You have two teammates sitting back there that could return it. Our other teammate, who was leaving, is now turning on this now because both of you had that dumb 50-50 moment. Our side, Bonkai's challenging. I have to still be worried because if Bonkai gets beat, things are going to kind of get a little bit hectic for me. Average guy, instead of turning towards ball, because I'm already there and your teammate is still technically up, should actually be heading back to cover goal, just in case I can't get this ball. But he don't care. He's a low level, and he wants that ball. Give him that ball. And we'll go 25%. We go. I'm just posturing here. I'm not going to challenge this because what's going to happen at this situation, if I would have flew up and challenged it as he went to it, I would have hit it off of him. It would have fell right down in front of this guy. This guy would have just taken the shot. And it went right in our goal. We have nobody back. This is why I'm not pushing this. I know that he's following me. I know everything that's going on. That engine is loud. You can hear that engine from a very far away ways. Plus that jizz boost. It has a very unique sound. Or portal gel boost, excuse me. Our other teammates way out of there out in the open, and I know nobody's there. So I'm going to posture this guy and see if I can get him to take an early shot or do something like that. And if he doesn't, then I'll go for it when I know that it's clear. So as I posture this guy, he makes the mistake. Notice, all I did was use a little boost to fake him, and then I jumped. I didn't point my nose up, full boost and flip or anything like that. I went a couple of feet forward, I'm going to land, and I'm going to have full control of my car. Average guy is going back, trying to cover the next play, and Bonkai is just kind of boosting. That boost back there is gone, by the way. This is just a thing that you get with the replay errors. Rocket League doesn't save the actual replay. It saves a, almost like an algorithm that it gives the game engine that recreates the match. So that boost is actually going back there. It's not actually here. He grabbed that boost, used all that boost to go for this boost. This boost gets picked up. Bang, they both demo each other. Ball gets sent out. Average guy is there. He is faster in this situation. Passes it over to me. Now that demo was mwah. At least he did one thing right in that situation. It was good. Because if he hadn't gotten that demo and they just passed each other, that guy would be all the way back in, able to re-challenge. Because he got that demo, this guy is panicking, trying to get back as quick as possible. Average guy did what he needed to do and beat that guy. And now I can try to see what I can do to salvage this situation. Unfortunately, this happens. I went to pass it back to average guy, and average guy respected my play, which I mean I appreciate, but at that particular moment, I was trying to pass it back to him. And he said, "Oh man, I'm in the way of the play," and turned around to avoid it. So that happened. I was trying to hit the front of his car, so when he was going past, it would hit his car, and then he would redirect it in, sort of like force him to take the shot. But his reaction speed was incredible, and he faked it. It's not a huge deal, but that means that we're going to have to finesse the ball even more to try to get a goal here. On this side, Bonkai and this guy is fighting over boost again. What else is new? Bruce is trying to get back to try to intercept anything else that's happening. This guy just spawned up. It goes. I seen what happened. I still have my momentum, and I can just re-challenge it and resend it. Problem here is average guy is not in the correct position to score any type of pass. I just flip the ball past him, landed, and re-challenged. I'm not going to have a huge amount of speed and force to pass that out super heavy. I can possibly get it past Cruz if he's not smart enough to turn back towards goal. And in these situations, you always want to turn back towards goal if you're in Cruz's position and not try to challenge the guy going for the ball. Because all you're going to do is make them shoot their shot faster and harder, which is going to make it harder for the rest of your team. Average guy's trying his best to cover me. I'm going up to do whatever I can. I go up for a ceiling shot. Cruz, in this case, just says, "Fuck it, dude, I'm going." I didn't have a lot of boost and a lot of speed, so it worked for him. Any other day of the week, I would have boost and speed, but like I said, I planned on ending that play with the shot being bounced off of average guy's car and that being the end of it. When the oh shit moment happened, I was improvising. I didn't have any plan or anything like that. I used whatever boost I had left to try to re-challenge it and resend it. Now, another issue. He was just way back there in that corner fighting with another guy for boost, and he has come all the way up, and now he was over there. You already have a guy up, waiting for the pass and ball and all of that. If he would have been back here opposite post rotation and seen everything happening, he could have easily just caught the bounce off the wall and resent it in for a goal. So that's our first drop goal opportunity, potentially. Ball goes. Bankai's just chilling. Average guy's probably saying I got it or he's screaming it or whatever. Goes up, takes the ball, tries to control it. Bankai still just kind of doing whatever he wants to do. Me, I'm over here in the corner trying to get him to pass it to me because I see that they're both double committed. I do not want him to just take this ball and pass it out towards middle. Even though this guy is sort of out of position, he's not. He can just go up the wall, turn around, and save it. And we're going to be in a huge, huge pinch if this play doesn't work out. Again, we are in another all assault, all or nothing play. This is not where you want to find yourself in. Either no man's land, which is an area you don't want to be. He's pretty much useless for the play unless he can somehow catch up to this touch that's about to happen or has happened and score this goal. That's the only option he has here, is to go for it. Because if he doesn't go for it and he turns around and heads back towards goal now, he's going to be in a 1v3 situation. This guy's about to land. He can turn around and challenge. This guy's already faced forward. This guy is already on his way. He'll probably just go up wall, turn around, and he'll be their back man coming up. So if he abandons post right now, he has to deal with a 1v3 situation. I'm trying to break this by trying to get average guy to pass to me to where I can either pass it to Bankai, or if it's a good pass, I can redirect it and score it, or at least bounce it off wall in front of their goal. He's not in a good position. So I can easily bypass it by him, pass it out mid this way, or I can even pass it out a little bit farther this way for Bankai to make it easier on him if we're not necessarily going for a goal, we're just going for stall tactics. But instead, he does the old, I'm just going to jump and I'm just going to touch the ball. So Bankai has no choice but to challenge here. Again, if he doesn't, he's in trouble. I see that he's not using me, so I'm going to try to get back as quick as possible. Average guy re-challenges, misses, Cruz touches the ball. Barely, and I mean barely clearing it. I tried to go for a bump on one of the guys and delete them to try to make the situation better. All three of us are up. Again, we're in an all or nothing situation. If they get this ball past us, it's their goal. It's just that simple. I get stuck in goal, trying to turn around. I had a horrible recovery. Both of them fake off the ball. Cruz is up. Cruz, luckily, doesn't get a good touch here, but he does get a decent pass. Teammate goes, whips the ball. Right here. This is what goal number 3 that they've thrown for not being, excuse me, for not being the proper position, lack of experience, etc., etc. We'll go back to what I said earlier with, let's say, Cruz in this particular situation. When you're going up the wall and you have your ball cam on, remember, you should see where your teammates' positions are. If they're up, then you can hit it to them and pass it to them directly. If they're not, then you should pass it back to where your team can at least get control of the ball. He goes up, sees ball. Boom. From there, that is not a good pass. When you pass the ball to a teammate, you want to pass the ball past your teammate, and you want to be the force behind it. Your teammate should just have to redirect your force and put it into their goal. If they have to add their own force to the ball, it wasn't a good pass. So when he flipped, he got this very bad touchdown. His teammate tried to get what he could out of it. Unfortunately, it wasn't that great. He just banged it. He didn't pass it, he banged it. From that situation there, you would think that we would be fine and everything would be looking kind of up for us. We got a guy in the corner, challenging. We got Bankai there to cover him. I'm here just in case, Sacred does try to do something funny. I could delete him or cover or even receive a pass. Like if Average was to come down after the bounce and then send the ball at this angle, I could go up, turn around, and then catch the ball and score it. Or if he decides to dribble it or does whatever he needs to do. Cruz really isn't that big of an issue because the only touch Cruz can do is pass it outward. If it passes outwards, yes, Sacred could get it, but I'm there covering Sacred's booty. At least I should be. Should being the key word there. Bankai's there just in case I fail at my job to pick up Sacred's shot because the only thing he's going to be able to do is redirect a direct pass coming down like that, even if he even touches it. And then you have Mario over here just way out of position, just boosting his little ass off trying to get back. We are in a very, very powerful situation. But what low levels don't understand is you got a guy in the back of their line that generally they aren't even paying attention to. If you can get that pass either over the Bankai or back there to me, Bankai can pass it to me, you can pass it to me, we can get a goal here very quickly because none of their guys are really in a position to fight here. Unfortunately, this is what happens. Goes out, Bankai challenges extremely early for no reason. No reason for Bankai to jump here. The only shot that Sacred has, because he's pre-jumping, and badly, I might add. If Bankai would have just chilled and waited for Sacred to take this dumb touch and let average guy deal with him, or let me deal with him, or anybody else who was already up deal with him, we could have easily pushed past this, even if Sacred got a touch. All he would do is repass it out to me. Still within, plans. So that's a goal right there that we could have gotten. Bankai misses. Sacred luckily misses. Average guy pre-jumps the absolute hell out of this ball. Why are you pre-jumping? Why are we jumping here? Why are we jumping here? There's no reason. Look at the angle he gets. Instead of either waiting for an air dribble or getting a high lofty shot to bounce off backboard or getting a power shot into corner that they can't save whatsoever, he jumps early and gets this touch. What are you hoping that they're going to own goal it? He goes in, saves it off wall for a very good 90. Bankai, who overcommits again, steals the corner boost from his teammate, who could have gotten this boost and been heading back as I'm going in for the challenge here. I have to challenge at this point. Again, I was already the up man waiting on a pass and everything like that to happen. The pass didn't come how it was supposed to come and when it was supposed to come. He hurried the pass that he didn't need to hurry, didn't let anybody get into a good position, and Bankai, being his teammate, for whatever reason, just decided, whoop, I'm going to come on up here. And then grab his teammate's boost and then head back. Useless boost steal. If I miss this, we're in trouble. But I have to go for it. I can't fake it. If I fake it, we're all going to be heading backwards, and they're going to have this ability to create a two-man play, even a three-man, if Sacred picks it up. So I have to go here. And I know it's a very messed up touch, but I get a touch up. From there, if Average would have gotten that boost, he would have been able to get back, do whatever needs to be done, or he would be able to turn on this. What I always say, if you're the one that picks up the boost in a situation when you and a teammate are fighting over boost, you need to turn your ass around and go for that ball. Do not grab that boost and waste that boost going somewhere else. The guy you stole the boost from obviously has no boost because he was going for it. Why weren't you challenged this? Why weren't you in a position where you could stop this? This whole situation ends up being Bankai's fault because he's out of position and comes up early. Then when he comes up early, he's not even trying to challenge, he's not trying to stop anything like that. And the funny thing about it is, he stole the boost from his teammate, but his teammate's getting back faster than he is. What kind of shit is that? All of this happens. Everybody's headed back. Well, Average is headed back. Bankai's just kinda taking a stroll through the park or some other type of like bullshit. Look at him. He's just like, nah, I'm making my way downtown. Doesn't even know that the ball is over his head right now. Average, obviously, is going to go for boost here because he sees his teammates there and should be able to cut this off. It's not hard to just jump boost and catch it off of the wall. Where Average would have full boost, he could redirect it back down towards me, or he could make a shot or do whatever needs to go. He's trusting his teammate because his teammate took his boost. It is now his ball to go for. Guess what happens here? Now, look at the trajectory of this ball as it's going, and the trajectory of average guy. Despite having his boost taken and all of that, average could have picked up this goal and saved it. But because his teammate put it ever so slightly away from him with that dumb touch that he should have went for way earlier. So he didn't wait till he was in a position to where he was weak at to go for that. Own goals. And that's how they got their first goal. Bang. We ignored it. I didn't say anything to him, but the usual savage, because it was a nice shot. Just not how we wanted it. Skip ahead to the next play because you're not missing much gameplay wise. It was just a ping pong match back and forth. Our team giving control of the ball, their team giving control of the ball. Now, here, Bonkai goes in, gives an amazing touch. Sacred tries to beat him. Now, in this particular situation, even if Sacred would have beat him in this situation, obviously, just this situation, not all. Only thing this is going to do, the ball is going to go up, hit the ceiling, and then fall back down. Possibly behind average guy, but I'd be able to pick that up. If Sacred would have just taken his time and went up to the ceiling, rolled off, and then took control afterwards instead of trying to brute force his way through our teammate, we'd have been fine. If he would have just faked, he could have done like a whole list of things in this situation, but now he's useless. Our teammate did what he needed to do. This guy's out of position. This guy's not in a good position, and the ball's just chilling over there. So, because Cruz is an opposite side post rotation, he can't immediately go for this, and he can't see what's going to happen next. He's not even here to where if the ball does go straight down, he can save it. He's here and pointed like this, looking up like some sort of, I don't know, special kind of, I can't say that word, a built different type of person. If he wants to challenge this ball, he either has to drive up this wall, drive out of the goal, and get a weird aerial, or he has to go out, up, and then challenge. By that time, the ball's going to be gone. This guy, instead of chilling opposite post rotation and watching what his teammate's going to do, being Cruz in this situation, he is way away from goal, just kind of chilling. I do not know what this position is, but you never want to be here. You are open for all kinds of trouble. Now, because Sacred bumped Bankai off the ball and both of them are gone, Average gets a very nice touch off wall, making Cruz overcommit, which shouldn't have happened, by the way. Again, he turned, had to do something extremely stupid, and went for the ball like that. He'd have just waited and not panicked, because it wasn't going to be a fast shot. When he touched it, look, how his car's facing. He hit it with the underside of his car. He wasn't even faced towards their goal. And he panicked so hard that he jumped and went for that. He panicked so hard that he made his teammate panic. And as soon as he panicked, his teammates started coming up, seeing that, things aren't really that dangerous and all of that, and pulled him into a bad position. You never want to be sitting middle goal. You never want to be sitting here. You are prone to all kinds of attacks. You can't defend pretty much any of them. I see this opportunity. This guy's out of position. I go for an easy 50. It bounces out. All of that doesn't really matter in this particular situation because we have guys already headed back. We have average already headed back. There's no worries, no issues, no anything like that. It was worth a challenge there. Cruz goes for it. Accidentally pops it out because he pre-jumps it like an absolute ninny. And then Bonkai comes in, which should have been average's shot, but whatever. Whoever gets to it first, it's theirs. Shoots it. Bang. Redemption. And in this situation, Bonkai struggling to find a position here middle. There's already two people over there in that corner. Cruz is already there. Average is already there. I'm already upside. One of these two, which they're in a team by the way, and should be in communication, should have called this ball. Both of them should have went for that. Bonkai having the ball camera is the back man. He is responsible for anything that goes over the court and back to this particular area. So it's very risky for him to turn on this. Because generally, what you would see happen is as soon as he makes that mistouch, average would have hit the ball back over, bang, I would have been there to pass the ball back to either Bonkai or average or whoever the hell turns around for the pass. They'd take it, they'd redirect it in, and it would be a goal. But average is there. He says, hey, I'm going to go for this, which I mean, he had every right to. He'd have probably missed his shot, so it's kind of good that Bonkai went for it in this situation. But one of the two shouldn't have challenged there. Because if he would have missed, both of them are up in the air. I'm trying my best to cover this ball because now it's my responsibility to make sure this goes in because they both double committed. I have one sole purpose in life, is just to make sure the ball goes in. So I go as fast as I can, flip and try to cover it just in case it bounces off wall or anything like that. Plus, I'm a greedy mother. So, I do like to steal me some goals. And I have to challenge that. Instead of heading back and trying to cover everything, I have to ensure that that goal goes in there. Because they're both double committed. Bonkai would definitely be able to recover and get back in the situation if it does bounce back. And I'm already in a offensive position. Which comes to the term that I always say, you're always part of the play at all times. Even if you miss the ball and you land somewhere upfield, the ball might get passed back at you because you're in the greatest place for a redirect. Be aware the ball might come back to you. So you're always part of the play. I needed to get back to the goal as quick as possible, and I was up on the wall trying to get out of everybody's way of this play. As soon as they turned and were attacking the ball again, I was now the attacking man because I was the closest one that could score that ball. So I immediately switched roles from defensive to attacking and then went and tried to secure the goal. This is why when I hear low-level diamonds scream about, oh, well, your rotation's bad. Well, maybe if you rotated right, you know, I wouldn't have such a low score, or I wouldn't be so bad, or all of this other stuff. You don't know what you're talking about. Your diamond rotations only work for base plays and only for specific situations. It is basically not even a guide sheet. It's more like, it's not even a template. It's just kind of if you don't know what the fuck you're doing in a situation, something that you can default to. There's a word for that, but I can't remember right now. But that's essentially what the diming style of rotation is. And if you don't follow that to heart, people call you out and call you a ball chaser and that you suck at the ball or suck at the game. I hope you don't suck at the ball. Oh my. And it's like, bruh, I did exactly what I was supposed to do in this situation. Both of you double committed, so I know I need to make a move and I need to cover what's going to happen next. Even if it bounced off wall and I cleared it over into the other wall or something like that and maintain control of the ball, I still stalled it enough for them to get boost or get back to a defensive position. It's not ball chasing at that time. It's something that needed to happen. You have to cover those. And the higher up you get, GC, SSL, things like that, the more knowledge you'll get and the more game sense you'll get. We get that goal, luckily. This goal right here is the reason I decided to make this particular video. So, we go for an attack. We basically fail. There we go. Now it's caught back up. Bankai fakes brilliantly. He doesn't challenge. He fakes. Lets average take control of it. I'm coming back. He continues to fake to allow us all to push. Very good positions. I get around Bankai. Bankai then turns around as I rotate back. This is another variant of diamond rotation. In this little situation, what you would generally have is Bankai racing all the way back, grabbing boost and going back to goal, then wasting that boost to go back up. Why? When you can just ghost the ball and cover the angles at which the ball can be seen, cover your teammate that's coming back just in case the ball does get hit over his head or something like that. And as I pass him and head back to get my boost, then he turns and covers the guy that's attacking. Beautiful rotation, beautiful plays. What's even better in this particular situation, we'll go back through and see the whole thing. Goes out, average makes a touch to try and control. Bang, I go back through, average stalls. I go past Bankai, I get boost, Bankai goes through. The best thing about this situation and the game sense that it takes, the ball is just sent out. Generally, in this situation, the person that's in average guy's position would hit the ball back to me. And then we'd make some sort of play or passing play or something like that. But why? They got all their guys out of position and everything like that. And the ball is already naturally going that way. There's no need to intervene. If they were actively attacking the ball, then average guy would pass the ball back to me. But if they're not actively attacking the ball and there's no danger on the ball, there's no need for anybody to go for the ball. And if you've seen, Bankai went back for boost and he turned around. Average guy seen that Bankai was going for boost and seen that I was on my way back up because there's no danger. So instead of him passing the ball to me because he sees that I'm on my way up and I'm not sitting in goal, like if your teammate's sitting in goal, pass the ball to him because his ass needs to be on his way up to cover Bankai in this situation, or he needs to go ahead and make the play while average guy goes back. Your teammate's chilling in goal, pass it to him because he's obviously not in the mood to come up. You need to motivate him to get his ass in gear and to make those plays. But I'm actively moving back there. He's getting boost. He's actively moving back there. He's actively moving back. We're all in a rotation right now, and this is not a diamond style rotation. As you can see, average was coming back. He covered ball and kind of shadowed it till somebody else acted like they were interested in it. Now he's faking off. Bankai's coming in. I'm coming back. And we're making a play. This is a very, very strong rotation. If you can find rotations like this with people that actually look at the situation that's happening and act accordingly, accordingly, according to the situation, you get plays like this. Ball bounces. It's kind of fast. They have a little bump here. That's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal at all. Like I said, there really isn't any danger. He still hasn't even landed, so he can't make any type of attempts on ball. He's still out of position. Their other guy, I guess, yeah, he's still up in the air. I'm already on my way back. I'm paying attention, seeing what's going on, making sure that I don't get dunked on. Now, at this situation, I see that both my teammates are kind of having a little bit of a rough time, but it's not that big of a deal, even though they ran into each other and bumped them. The most important thing that I'm looking at is distances. Both of my teammates are closer to the ball than this guy. So even if I go for this ball and I'm going to be beat, one of my other teammates will pick that shit up. Or at least should pick that shit up if everything goes wrong. So I can easily push up more forward towards it. And if they don't pick up the ball, they can easily take Cruz out. So we play this. They have a little bump. Bonkai maintains control. I go through. Again, average fakes because he's heading back for his rotation. Bonkai is covering me. I don't necessarily need the cover because it's just an easy shot in. Bang. Easy double touch. And what was so good about this play that actually made me want to try at Rocket League for once in a century is because they faked the ball to give me complete control of it. They didn't force me to make a touch because I wasn't chilling back. They seen I was making a play. They trusted me. They didn't get in the way. They didn't hit the ball across the map. They didn't interfere at all. They had full trust in my ability here. So I went the extra mile, seen what they were doing, looked at the other person, got a very nice touch up, made sure I landed early, jumped again, went up for the double touch, and easy clapping. Bang. There's that GC3 shot for you. And I got that goal. Generally, I would just pop it off wall and let it go back, but I was so excited and happy that instead of me faking the ball for other teammates, teammates are actually agreeing with me and faking the ball for me. This is like a 1 in 1,000 game opportunity. Like even when I play with Macho and things like that, we end up getting a scrub that takes the ball, or me and Macho will troll each other. So I mean, I'm playing with Macho. He has the well, Q, I don't see you hitting double taps and things like that when we play together. So, I'm not used to you going for those. And I'm like, yeah. Because one, we troll each other. And two, we have completely opposite play styles. As I said, I've touched SSL and I've went back down to GC3. I've been playing this game since SARP. So I have a more hardened and experienced repertoire when it comes to Rocket League than Macho. Macho gets his information from, watching Rizzo and a whole bunch of other streamers and things like that. He takes the information from other streamers, he compiles it, and then he uses that information. I had to learn the majority of the Rocket League shenanigans on my own. And once I started picking up on it and learning it fairly quickly, that's when the pros and stuff started making guides about the game. And then the population just looks at the guides now, and that's how they get good. But the thing about it is, you can do everything that the guide says. But if you don't understand why you're doing it and for what situation it's used for, you're never going to learn what you're missing. And that's kind of sort of the issue that me and Macho runs into all the time when we're not agreeing about plays and things like that. That one off time that a decision is made by either me or him that the other one doesn't agree on, and he's like, well, you shouldn't do this, or I'm like, hey, you shouldn't do this, and he's like, well, when this happens, you should always do this. And I'm like, this is that one rare situation that, you should do this because your teammates and all of that are allowing you to. They're covering the ball and all of that to ensure that I get that ball control. If Cruz or whoever the heck it was would have went for it, one of my teammates would have bumped them or they would have passed the ball back to me, etc., etc. I would have gotten the ball in the end. Sometimes you got to trust teammates and let them do what they want to do. They trusted me. I trusted them. We had this spoken agreement, and things went good. Things went very good. And it's rare that I find people like that. If I could find a team that knew how to fake the ball to give teammates control and stuff like that, instead of throwing it away, etc., etc., things would be magnificent. I would probably stay up in SSL and play with just that team because it would be good games. Me and Macho's been playing for years, and we still are a terrible team together. Because at the end of the day, he's still, base GC1, and I'm GC3, SSL. I've gotten over that hump that I needed to overcome earlier than he did. And those of you that know GC1, they're all about speed and no brain. Speed and no brain, speed and no brain. Keep forcing it, keep forcing it. If you made a mistake, it's because you were slow. If you got beaten a 50-50, it's because you were slow. Nothing to do with your positioning beforehand or when you decided to challenge the ball or, whether or not, you were just going for the ball just to make the person throw it away so your teammate could get it easier, which I do a lot. I don't even go for 50s to win the 50s sometimes. I just throw my car there so they hit the ball away from themselves to give a teammate free ball control, which then they waste and they just hit it back to the other team anyway. But I mean, like when you get people that understand that, hey, he's faking to give me ball control. And once I get this ball control, if I want to throw the ball away, I should pass it back to him because he's going to be in a position where, he could generally score or we can make a play out of it. Or I should look for my other teammate or something like that while I have the time. If I'm faking corner and 50 and all of that, giving you ball control, maybe you should see where your other teammate is before you go for that ball so you know what you have to work with, whether you need to make a solo play, whether you need to stall, whether you need to pass it back and use me, or whether, you got everything under control. Maybe think about what you're doing instead of, oh, I need to get the ball there. I need to get the ball there fast. No brain, let's go type situations. They do get one back on us, and this is a very big heartbreaker. We're all up. I tried to go for something. I backflipped, and they ended up getting the goal back. I did a feels bad backflip. They get a goal back on us. Bang. It's now 2-2. We get towards, well, actually, it's just a little bit after kickoff. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple minutes, but you know what I mean. A little bit after kickoff, we get a nice touch up off kickoff. A nice hit. Bang. He goes through. I jump in. I follow it. Bang. Get the touch over this defender. And we get another goal in. Very clean. Basically right off kickoff. Only thing I did there was, well, I'll show you what I do. Because I don't see a lot of people do this. Kickoff happens. It goes over to the side. I'm getting ready to ghost back and intervene if Bonkai somehow misses the ball. I know where everybody is because I just had kickoff and I just turned. I know that there's a guy there that's going for that boost. I know that there is a guy somewhere around or behind me. And then there's obviously the guy that's challenging, but that's irrelevant for this moment. I'm going to sit in a position to where if average guy decides to pop the ball out and across past me, I can cover him and I can go ahead and take the ball. I don't want to start heading back and trying to cover goal until Bonkai decides what he wants to do. Right now, he's covering goal. If he's covering goal, I don't need to go back to goal. This is the diamond rotation shit that pisses me off, because a diamond would go all the way back in goal, and they would sit literally right behind him and wait for him to go. And when he didn't go, they would say take the shot, or they would bump him. If he wants to chill in goal and he wants to be back there, so be it. I'm going to stay out in the field, and I'm going to try to read the next touch that average has, or I'm going to give him the option to pass to me if he needs me. He goes up. He touches the ball over. Now, notice where I am right now. Following him, reading his touch, supporting him. He touches the ball. I'm there, reading it, supporting it, following it, piece by piece, covering him every step of the way. When it goes in, bang. It doesn't matter if he sees me or not. I'm in a position to cover him. If his plan that he's working on doesn't work out, guess what? I'm there to cover him. He doesn't have to worry about anything but sending that ball. I gotta. So we go back here. He has ball cam on. He sees me out in field. He goes for it. Bang. Don't worry about the inconsistencies of him like touching the ball when it's out like that. Again, this is not a saved replay. This is a remake of the replay, so it's not going to be accurate. Especially if you start at a random place in the clip with the time distortions and all of that. It kind of breaks the replay, but you understand what happened there. From here, he sees that I'm there. He sees that I'm covering him. He also sees what he can and has to do with the ball. He sees that the goal is empty right now. He should definitely try to push that as best he can. He takes the shot. I cover him. And more importantly, even more importantly than me covering him, Bonkai is going wide and covering the next touch. So if by any chance average guy decides to go crazy, gets a flip reset, and hits it out over wall and it hits opposite wall and down, Bonkai's already there to pick up that side. Why can we push this hard? Because his teammates are out of position. We got one guy right there. Now's the time to push. Generally, I would say one guy needs to stay back and the other two should be making this play without the last guy. But as long as this last guy doesn't overcommit and jump towards a ball that's already going in or anything like that or doing something crazy, it's fine for him to come up. There's no way for Mario to clear this ball in this particular situation that it's going to go back to our goal. So Bonkai has all the rights to come up a little bit. Completely fine. Especially with both of his teammates being out of position. It's a 1v3 situation. He's either going to get scored on by a direct shot by average guy. I'm either going to get this touch or a bump on Mario. Or it's going to bounce off the wall. If I touch it, it's going to bounce off the wall. And then Bonkai is going to come in for the finisher. These types of plays are completely fine when the other team's out of position. If they were positioned up in and around goal, Bonkai definitely shouldn't push this hard. Because, you know, it's going to be easily cleared back out and it's going to be dangerous. This situation's fine. That's another situation to where diamonds are like, oh, you should have rotated. And I'm like, no. You should push this. This is almost a guaranteed goal when it's a 1v3 situation. Nice pass. I followed it. Got the touch. Bang. This guy came all the way out here, and all he was doing was following the touch. Because I can tell you exactly what was going through his mind at this particular moment when everything went. Hang on, let the ball catch up. He thought that he was going to go for an air dribble, so he stayed his distance. He seen that he just passed the ball. He said, okay, I'm going to cut in and I'm going to try to control the ball or flip past it, put it in the opposite corner and then take it back out. Mario can see how completely and totally he is fucked right now. This is what, well, hopefully he's not seeing a scoreboard right now. This is what Mario seen that entire time. He seen the ball come up. He was headed back. He has 81 boost. He don't need to get boost. He's going to come in. You would like opposite post rotation. He probably could have saved it a lot easier, but he did do something defensively to try and stop this. He sees how fucked he is. He can see all three of us laying about right now. He has to figure out a way to where he can save it and then get back to the ball so Bankai doesn't immediately dunk his ass. So the only thing he could really do in this situation is do what he's doing. Shadow the ball as best he can and hope that he can get to it. He sees me flying towards it. He says, hey, I gotta intercept now. And if he would have pointed his car completely up and boosted the entire time, he'd have saved that there nicely and would have gotten back to it. Unfortunately, I beat him there with that touch, which I guess he wasn't expecting to happen because, well, this division's doo-doo, and he got scored on. It's not even his fault that he got scored on. His teammates left him to die, and that's just kind of what happens. And we get to the last goal that I don't even remember. Was it just an own goal? I don't know. We'll go at like 50% speed. Bounces off wall. Average guy gets an amazing clear out. That guy misses the clear. I immediately put it down with my favorite shot. This shot gets everybody almost every time. I'm actually going to show the secret of this shot. So, when the ball gets hit out, I immediately jump for it. Now, looking at this and the way everything comes in, it looks like the ball is going to go to the right. And that's all that Sacred can see. Right at the last moment, I flip to the right and I get that touchdown left. Doesn't even got to be anything huge. He's already reading that the ball is going to go around him to the left. So he's already committed to the left, giving it free ball. It's not one of the best examples of that, but I get this shot all the time. It gets a lot filthier when I actually have a lot of speed and things like that. Because I literally, let me show you what it looks like from his side. Because I can literally get shots so disgusting that, ooh, I'll come in from an angle like this, and then I'll flip, and then the ball will score in the opposite corner. And it completely blows players' minds when I do that. Completely just mind blown because they think it's going the obvious way, and then I switch it up. This is what he's seen. um, Game, please fix yourself. He's seen me jump up, and the ball's coming from the left. He sees my car turning, and the ball's definitely gonna go that way. As soon as the ball covers me, I do that sick flip. Bang. He thinks it's going to the left, because generally it would. So he jumps, panics, and he already thinks that the ball is going to go to the left. But I actually hit it towards the right. And that panic flip cost him that goal right there. It might not look as bad in slow motion. It might not seem that significant, but let's drop this to 100% and show you what he's seen. Bang. He's there waiting for it. Shot's going left. Nope. Went right. Or shot's going, well, shot going to his left, but it ends up going right. He's turning on it. He's reading my shot to the left. I didn't hit it right left. I hit it to his right. And that's the nail in the coffin. That was the end of it. They forfeited. We were out of there. Very good game. I just wanted to show that one fake goal where everybody faked off the ball and finally gave me control. I didn't have the ball hit at me, so I didn't have to adjust myself to the ball's speed. I didn't have to do anything crazy to get to the ball. I didn't have to try to pick it up off of them hitting it across the field, you know, like this to the other side. I didn't have to follow it and try to make a play or something like that. They faked the ball and let me read the ball as it was coming towards me and let me take full control of it and score it. And I got a very nice double touch off of it. I actually felt motivated to play this game again. And that's a rare thing that I feel nowadays is motivation. Especially for playing this game that I have just countless hours in. Got that double touch, stick nasty, and that was a very good morale booster for our team. I said, generally I don't go for double touches or anything like that in this 1600 lobby, so even though I see the opportunities for them, I don't do them. But a double touch every once in a while don't hurt anybody. Alright, I'm gonna take a small break, and I'll be back, and I guess I'll play some more games, even though I know I should get off, because it's gonna be crappy games from now on. Alright, I am back. What are the symptoms of kidney failure? Because I think I might be headed in that direction. Jesus. as I drink more. I don't know. That shot just hits different. Very easy to do. And it gets so many people because they think that it's going one direction and then it just goes the opposite direction and they're like, what? Well, we don't talk about those or those or this. We don't talk about any of this. I knew I was going to do that. That's my defend goal. We do not score on the defend goal. We score on the attack goal. Alright, well, I'll attempt to play another game. Oh, I borked that. Actually, no, I actually had the correct angle. If I'd have just held that angle, I would have got that double touch. I didn't feel good, though, because I didn't get the... Lost my flip. I didn't get the proper angle afterwards, but nah, I would have actually scored that. Yeah, that's like... I don't know, double touches are weird, dude. When you hit the ball, you want to hit the ball at like one angle, like that way, but you want to fly this way. So as you touch the ball, you want to hit the ball like that, but you want to go at like an angle like this, except for the opposite direction, obviously. So when it bounces off wall, it goes to your new angle. The easiest way to do it is to bounce off the wall like that. So when you get to that wall, it comes together like that again. If you can get a touch, or at least a flip sideways like that, you'll get a double touch easily every time. It's weird. Ooh, he's fast. I actually had to adapt my kickoff there. I tried to pick it up, but they got it anyway. That's sort of what I was trying to do, but hey. So when he made that mistouch, I tried my best to cover for him as quick as possible. I did get the Goomba on that guy, so we wasn't able to jump there. So it did do something. It's just not what we were looking for. They got that. Um, I confused myself with that miss. Interesting. And then he was trusting me way too hard there. He was like right up my booty. If he'd have just been a little bit back towards goal. Take that. Let him take it from me. Doesn't matter. I still have control. I can 50 that over. I bumped teammate there barely on purpose just to let him know that I'm going up. Oh, he goes for wall on those. He could have easily out-dribbled me because I wasn't in a very good position. But hey, we take those. Again, there's no danger. If it's not on top of his car for that flick. Why am I so bad right now? Then there really isn't that big of a danger. That's in, yeah. Only thing I could do was trust teammate there. He was kind of there. So I was just hoping he'd get a touch there and I'd be able to follow it. He told you to go for it, bruh. And you're just gonna ignore him and keep going off. Dude's probably hitting the bong or something, you know? Oh, come on, guy. I passed it to you. Good bump. Yup. Easy 50. Oh, I missed that demo. I'm gonna sit here and wait. I was relying on teammate to kind of hit that back over. Easy 50 back. Cover the next touch. No, bro, it was open. Look at this. All the way down. That was a free goal. And they scored off of it. That's what I'm talking about. That type of action right there. For no reason. Cuts rotation, hits the ball to him, gets scored on. It was open. That would have been our goal. Tied. Drives me absolutely crazy. Y'all might want to challenge that. He doesn't have a good angle. We'll just wait. Exactly. Ooh, good double. Teammate hit it up against his car. They're screwed. Yep. Another bad 50. Why hit it into them? All he had to do was just fake around and go around the corner with them. He would have gotten ball control. Or at least a better 50. Why 50 him there when it can bounce off corner and do that? Just the IQ level, though. I can cut that, but I'm not going to. Hit this up. Hit this over him. Couldn't find the wall. I'm just going to be a nuisance for a moment. Wow. They'd have scored that. I don't know if there's anything I could do against that. Nope. I'm going to let teammate grab it. Bump him. Be a nuisance. Hit this. Kind of... Oh, wait. Now our other teammate ain't playing. Never mind. I should have just tried to go for a goal there. I forgot he wasn't playing. Wow. Wow. Wondering what you would do there. Under him. Didn't get that demo. I guess the ramp slowed me down even though I was full boosting. I need to put this down short so I can re-50 it if need be. Get this crossed. Oh, if I'd have been a little bit faster. Yep. Boink. Yeah, you were passing it back to your friend, weren't you? I just ruined all of that. Like that. Almost got blasted even from faking that. I could score this. I'm not going to pre-jump it. There's only 2 of us. No point in risking it. And you know what's the shame? Is our teammate is still there, pressing his controller and all of that. He's just refusing to play. At least let yourself time out. Don't just sit there moving your wheels and shit to stay in the game. That's disgraceful. Like, brother, no. Can't get that. He's got free touches, though. Cover goal. Didn't get a good touch there. Wanted to hit it high. Oh, that's so bad. Alright. I got time. Match throwing. Intentionally idle. You're definitely getting them reports, son. At least let yourself time out and deal with the, woo! The consequences of them. Need you guys. Don't be that scumbag that stays in the match because he doesn't want to get banned for 15 minutes. Take that 15-minute ban, dude. Will he get picked up? Nope, because ever since they did the disciplinary committee thing, they haven't really been banning anybody. They got rid of the, oh, you've gotten somebody banned type thing, or thanks to you and your peers, somebody who broke the Rocket League terms of service and blah blah. They got rid of that. So you don't get the acknowledgement that anybody gets banned, and guess what? They don't. They were very good about that till recently. Now they don't care anymore. That or a bot handles it. Oh, I wanted a double there. I didn't flip cancel properly. So, that sucks. But I mean, this game is kind of overran its time. It's time to put out either a second Rocket League or it's time to start packing up bags and finding the next new thing. The smoke and mirrors, bringing in new cars and all of that with the same hitboxes. They're limited time modes, which is just reskin rumble items and heat seeker with extra pillars and things like that. You're going to it's not gonna last for long. People are gonna get tired. Your community's gonna get tired. Lethamir and his gang and Rizzo and all the ones that are known for it have tried their best to couldn't turn. Nice shot. Are trying their best to keep the community live, but the only thing that really has any community is the RLCS and all of those series and the Europe series and all of that. That's all because of money. It's an esport. There's a lot of money. There's where all the skill base is. That's what I'm talking about when I say fake, by the way. He pushed me. All I did was just wait back a little bit, fake the ball off of him. He went past me, and then I had ball control. That's all you gotta do in those situations. That's what my entire kickoff is based off of, by the way. I just do that. Ooh, nice. I just do that action right there at kickoff, and it makes me win those kickoffs, as spectacularly as they may seem to you. Oh, I lost my flip. No, I wanted to pass it across the teammate. Uh, all I need to do was not panic there. I looked at his car to see where he was hitting it and the speed, and it's gone. Give it a touch. I didn't need to, but that's bad cutting me off there, teammate. All of them are on that right side. I'm surprised that wasn't a goal. That's fun. Never mind. He cut that other teammate off again, and now we're in more trouble. I'm going to let them score it if they want it. Taking your boost so you can't cut anybody else. Pop that around him. Pop that down. You're supposed to pass it to me. He'd have just passed it back to me and gave me my change. We would have been in better position, but whatever. Hit it up over me. That works. Hit it to the side. Hope it don't 50 in. All I can do in that situation. Teammate was very adamant about re-challenging that. All I could do. Thanks. All I could do was put up a wall and hope that teammate could pull something out of his butt because he was in the way for that. Season 7 GC. You really need to take that tag off. That's just disgraceful. I understand you like it because it's gold, but if it's gold and it means that you're kind of trash at the game, I don't know if I'd be wearing something like that. Shows that you are attached to the past and you are unable to move on, and whatever past glory you have, you still think you have that. Fake that. He can't get a shot in on me. Hit it pass. Get ready for a save. Never mind, he picked it up. I don't know where he's going with that. Oh, he left. Never mind. That's fine. That's fine too. We still have good rotation. I'm just going to rotate back post. Grab this boost, fake back. He went for a demo. He needs to turn on that. Don't go for a demo if you ain't got boost to keep pushing, because I ain't pushing up. All he's going to do is spawn back in the way when I take the ball that way, and it's going to create more problems. I can cut this. That's a very bad touch. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to wait. Teammate's going to hit it from me anyway. If he'd have let me air dribble that, I would have taken it, because that was beautiful. Nice shot. I'm going to let him go for that. He can't score it. Never mind. I guess he can. Teammate went for fucking boost. I just faked the shit out of this guy for him to get free ball control. And this dumb motherfucker's going for boost in the corner. I gave him free ball control there and a free shot on their goal. Oh, boy. Again, if the ball can be pressured towards your goal, maybe not go for boost. You really need boost, pick up a boost pad or two. Jesus Christ, he's hitting the left. Nah, ain't fast enough. Teammate pre-jump like a dumbass. He panicked. He pre-jumped. He couldn't save it. He'd have just taken his time. It's an easy save. Very bad lose of a kickoff. I'm bumping him out of the way. And they get a free goal. See, I'm gonna fake this. Nice shot. Nope. You guys are gonna stay here, and I'm gonna start doing the same shit you're doing to me, buddies. I'm gonna start throwing, and I'm gonna start hitting the ball from you, and I'm gonna start being the type of things that you are. Yeah, it sucks, don't it? None you throwing clap. Yeah. Sucks, don't it? Don't curse, son. You're gonna end up getting yourself reported. I'm not gonna help them. If they manage to bring the game back, good on them. It's a win-win situation for me. If they win, I win. If they lose, I win. So I'm gonna let them two do what they want to do. That's a double commit, goal miss. That's a win, but he can't follow it, so it's basically a loss. He now has free ball control. He sends it down. That guy barely got back to it. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. He put it down, smart, and that's the end of that. GG. Well played. The other team wants to be rude about it when they're the ones being dumbasses in this situation. That's fine. We'll go to the next game. But hey, anytime you get a party that you're going against and you got somebody with a tag, they're probably going to be toxic. Because they can't man up and say that, oops, I made a mistake. Like, no. Teammate, you suck. Like, really? How's about we review the footage and everything that's going on, and we see who actually sucked there. You won't be surprised, because you know you're playing bad. That's why you're saying shit to me. But we'll leave it at that. Guess that if they could have picked the victory up, by all means, I wasn't going to stand in their way. But as you can see, they weren't going to get that shit without me. Too sporadic, all over the place, double committing and shit. Not quite. Oh, no, he got it. Give me that high five, cuh. Wow. I was for sure that guy was going to save that. No, not twice. Oh, there we go. Good pass. Wasn't expecting teammate to challenge there. Let him touch it. Yep. I didn't need to re-challenge that. If I would have, it would have been a double commit situation. You gotta have that temperance on not to go for those. Both of them are still up and able to make shots. Let them. Don't involve yourself as the third man there, because if things don't go right, somebody's got to save that ball. Don't be that guy dropping goals. Force him to hit that. Never mind. I just smoked him accidentally. That's actually a bad situation for me. I'm trying to make him hit it. There we go. That's not a redirect you can make. Teammate really just put us in a bad situation by panic hitting that again. Stop panic hitting it, dude. They're just gonna keep retaliating. Thank God they're bad at their retaliations, but that shit ain't gonna work in a higher level. He'd have definitely got his cheeks clapped. Just because it works don't mean it's right. Let that go. Interesting pass down. I should go for this. I'm not going to, though. There we go. As I said, you just gotta have that temperance. If your teammate's postured up and he feels like he wants to go for it, you just gotta kind of let him go for it. If he gets mad and he's like, well, no, isn't anybody covering my passes? Then you just gotta let him know, bro. I'd love to, but, you know, you're kind of all in that shiz. He's got him. Nope, not quite. Like this. There we go. Did I just get pool shot it? Holy. He's setting a demo. I'm gonna make him hit it. That works too. Good pickup. If they go high, I got it. See that? Teammate went low. I just covered him by going high. Nope. Teammates? Fuck it, dude. Try it again. Nope. Nobody still wants to go for a shot or anything, huh? Good bump. Just stay on it. Be a nuisance. He got absolutely wrecked and they still didn't push it. He's got full ball control. I'm gonna hit this off back wall. Actually, I'm gonna hit it up. Teammates behind me. Could be a goal. No? I can be quick here, though. Never mind. For whatever reason, quick means not pressing the boost button. That's a good fate. Too bad I'm there. I read those. If I wasn't experienced with fakes and things like that, he would have destroyed that complete or that total party, and that would have been a goal for them. That is an exception. That would be a goal 99% of the time, getting those fakes. I read those because, well, I'm obviously a higher level than Diamond 3 or Champ 1 or whatever this verbiage is, or skill set is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy. Interesting. I'm gonna miss this. It's on purpose, but definitely want to miss that. I don't like scoring as soon as I join a game like that, and I seen the scores 2 up. That's kind of scumbaggy. Really? How are you gonna let a basic shot go in? I literally shot that with the thought that you guys were gonna save it. Come on now. Bro. Macho says sometimes the simple shots, they do it. Fake that, don't hit that. All it's gonna do is confuse teammates. Well, it'll confuse the entire lobby, but we don't want that. Bump him, because he's slow. Oh, how you gonna disconnect as the ball's going towards you in goal? Go for it. I'll let you take it. So if you would have went for a demo, though, you'd been a different story, brother. Uh, okay. Well, he's got it. I'll just take that. Hit it slow. Nobody's there to score it, though. He needs to cut that. Doesn't matter if he hits it or not. It just needs to be cut there. Dodge that. Uh, Goal is goal, no matter how simple. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Simple shot by bot. We hit it over. We score these. Easy. Thank you for the pass, Mr. Botti. And there's another goal, or game. Yay, we did it, guys. Indeed, goals are goals. We take them however they come. Mm. Yeah, that's the touches we look for. Like that. If you can get a touch like that off of a left flip, that's kind of like a left cross flip, but right off the side, you automatically go right to where the ball is. Easy double touches. You can learn that angle, you can hit double touches all day. People will be like, damn, he's a high level. He's a god. It's like, nope, I just learned how to flip properly and at the right spot, the right time. That's kind of what this game is, right? That's an interesting touch. Bad touch, bad flip. Still works though. Bad touch off the side. Tried to fix it. Flipped into it weird. Still put it in the corner. Nice positioning. No power though. Unless it's a low level being caught off guard or out of position. That has no chance to see the light of day. I don't know after last game. Ooh, that lag. Thanks, Rocket League. Why not whiff now so you don't whiff later? Don't do that. Why'd you go for boost? And he actually still won that. My lord. That might be goal. Oh, it's goal now. Tried to catch it. And the guy that could have saved the ball easy went for a demo instead of actually coming in and trying to go for that save. The saddest part of that. Teammate, you're causing us a bunch of grief. The pre-jump. Got his boost, though. I'm not following you for any of your passes ever. Bump him so he can't follow it and dunk my teammate. See if he's ready. There we go. I was relying on his instincts and his reactionary time by passing it. He was able to react to it in time because I passed it past him. I didn't pass it at him. I passed it past him. So even if he didn't get it, it would just roll past him and go up wall. No problem. Those are the passes you want to look for. That's unfortunate. Ooh, he dunked him. Easy. Oh, watch it. You suck. I'm in a bad situation here. I actually can't challenge yet. If they keep faking. My guy still ain't gotten boost, so I still can't challenge this. Ooh, he's got a nice shot there. Good save. I take it you have boost now. Now we can make some sort of offensive. Hit it. Oh, Lord. I could have scored that. You know what? I don't have boost to double that. That was so good, too. Missing. Get a nice touch out. He needs to touch this here. Nice! Don't know why I decided to fake that. Definitely should have committed. Oink! All I did was be a nuisance there. That's it. I took one guy out of the equation. It's fine. Don't do it. Oh, thank God he missed. Point. That's fine. It's over. Post up. Check. Make sure he ain't coming for my booty. Use whatever boost I have to get it to teammate. He got dunked, which is not a favorable outcome. I can't control this. That's unfortunate. That's even more unfortunate. I didn't read it properly, so I ended up getting higher than it. Oh God, he got dunked. Hit him with the dirty. I was gonna say Sanchez, but that's not correct. Missed. I tried though. Beat him. Oh, you need to go for that. You're up. Take this. Take this. Oh. And teammates too far up. Don't get dunked, son. Don't do it. Get it back to him. He didn't read that well. I got that. Damn, came off wall. If you'd hit a little bit more forward, I could have went for that. Good, 50. That's fine. He's up. I just need to cover it. Hit it to me. Oh, or score it. That works too. I was looking for the fancy team play, the three-manners. He's like, nah, bro, we need this goal. I'm about to just take that shit. Bang. Thank you. It was a fairly nice save. Take him. Get it out to teammate. Tried to pinch it to get more power. Doesn't matter. Oh shit. If I'm bumping teammate, that means he is not there for that. Bump him. Well, I mean, the demo works too. He just needs to stall. Beautiful. Don't matter if he touches it or not. I can go fast. Good save. Does he get those? He does get those. Bang. Let's go. I got time. Narrator voice. He didn't have time. Excessive bump him into ashes. Yeah, my own teammate. No! That's malicious demoing and still got scored on. No problem. He got me from my blind side too, which means he took his time sneaking up on me. Well played, guys. Well played. We pulled it through. The payback. He sat still for like probably like 30 seconds contemplating that. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't even hear his car coming in until the last second. He was just there. That's bad. I missed the boost. Try it again. There we go. Don't go for that. Going sideways. Pull somebody in. Get a nice flick over. Do a nice shot. Top corner. We like to see that. Pop over one. Get it up high. Get it over goalie. Put it in the corner where you hopefully it is. Or it isn't. I dislike everything that just transpired. There we go. Nice save to a very shitty dribble, but we like to see that. Go for a Jazer. Eh. The Athena Flick. Bam, right off crossbar. The Athena Flick. Easiest flick to learn in Rocket League. I should have went for a Kookser pinch. I thought about it too late. Catch it on the up juice. Bang! Slow Kookser, but it counts. Alright. Speedy boy. Don't let him redirect that in. That was very dramatic for when he could have just turned and saved that. Oh, we're playing this mode. I forgot. I do appreciate the unlimited boost, though. Oh, don't you forget about me. I nearly mastered all the possible angles to hit crossbar. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Let him think he can do something here. He tried to steal my boost. Teammate. Jesus. He's trying to go off the wall. Hey, I got my freeze back. Not as mad at you anymore, teammate. Sending it. Freeze it. Own goal. Bang. Fake. Every time, dude. Oh my. They get faked every time. Ooh, good save. Uh-oh. Damn it, he's got the power. You gotta touch that guy. I got an idea. I gotta follow him up, though. Never mind, he's magneting. I'll let it wait. Let it ride. Oh, he has the plunger. They in a team? Hmm. No, it was the two guys that weren't in the team. He could have had anything else but a plunger and I'd have had him. I stole as much as I could, teammate. Oh, how rude. Oh, come on. I touched that. Still taking it, though. I missed. Okay, that works too. Nice shot. Not on, but it's nice. Keep it close. Teammate, for the love of... Oh. Oh, what? Hey, bro. Chill out. Don't get mad, stupid. I just saved you from getting bumped there by bumping you. That's fine. We got plenty of time. Magnets are slow. No, teammate! Not like this. Well, you win some, you lose some. I'd really like to lose some due to the opponent, not teammate, though. Interesting. Okay, we just going. And that's a free goal. I'm gonna send it quickly and try to fix it afterwards, because, well, yeah, that. Oh, good telly. Really, teammate? You couldn't give me an easy fucking shot? You couldn't dribble that shit? That's rude. Oh, I just spawned in too. Cracked in. No wonder. Bang. Oh, we passed it to them. Oh, this is actually nice. Good grapple hook. Oh, why'd you kick it? Or punch it? Fuck it. It never works that way for me. It's almost always teammate that causes losses. Yeah. You find a special breed. Ooh, good combination. Oh, they always wait. What? You better save that. He slowed his or teammate's goal down. He ain't gonna make it there. He's too slow. Oh, it's a bot. Never mind. I can hit that again. Never mind. He's got it with spikes. He can't make it downfield, so that's an own goal by bot. I can't really say GG to that one, Carl, because my teammates threw that. How many times did that guy say sorry and continue to do the same thing? Too late for a drop shot. But that doesn't mean that I can't. Now you can't search from private matches anymore. That's a shame. If I do it this way. What if I do it this way? Crossplay's not on. You ever get online and search for ABC for a room name and ABC for a past name? There's always a room up that people just join and just play on. Generally, the score will be like 700 to like 400. And people just join and play. So if you ever don't have anybody to play with, just join private match, room name ABC, password ABC, and you'll always find a room there. Just make sure your crossplay's on sometimes. Yeah, on Arc. What about Arc? Eh, yeah, I might be able to get that. It's gonna take a little bit. I probably could have flip reset that in. I didn't like that launch though, so I backed out of it. Push that in. Too high. Instead of going for a double, we just air dribble those in. Zoom. Still a hard to save shot, even if you're trash like me. There's always an open lobby that's ABC with ABC as the password. It's normally PvP. Oh, like dinosaur game Arc. Gotcha. I still remember when they came out with that survival of the fittest. Let's incorporate Arc into a battle royale. It's like, what? I could understand the PvP, but the battle royale part was dumb. One team would get the, what was it, the brood mother or whatever the hell it was called, and they would wipe out every other team on the map, and that was the end of it. That shit was stupid. Granted, I only played it when it originally came out, so it probably got updated, but too much trauma. Bounce dribbling. Yeah, boing. Yeah, boing. They have a battle royale for everything now. Indeed. Indeed. Oh boy, that year full of battle royales was just a shaking my head type of moment. Although I see they've updated GTFO, it's a lot more playable and a lot more fun to play now. It's got its own little story mode. I don't think it's complete, but it was a nice little update that I seen way back when. They stopped fixing Arc when Arc 2 development starting, so it's just a laggy mess. Wait, there's an Arc 2? Oh no, not more Arc. I mean, I had my fun with it and all of that, but I had more fun modding than I did anything else. Making pirate ships and other things like that that should have been able to be made in the base game. Fuck that small ass dinky boat. And then that bigger but still small dinky boat that took a shit ton of resources. Fuck it, I'll just download the boat mod and I'll have an entire fucking pirate ship that I can go along in. That was fun. Alright, this is gonna probably be the last game. I'm almost out of drink. Jesus. Well, see ya. Yep, didn't think he was gonna save that. After he took my boost there, which my teammate apparently went after as well, they put Vin Diesel in an art game. Alrighty then. They're gonna come out with another Chronicles of Riddick or some shit, you know, like the actual good games. Don't bump me. Chronicles of Riddick. I love them. The new age probably wouldn't like them, but you know, it is what it is. Die. Thank you. Uxa. No! No! Well, okay. He's not gonna make it. No danger. Got a plunger or something? I'm gonna wait on it. Nope, he didn't have a plunger. Could be an easy goal. Never mind, he has a grappling hook. Actually, I'll take a 300 boost. I gotta beat him. That was dangerous. I had to use my power up there, which sucks. Why would you grappling hook? Oh, he spiked it. I was like, Jesus. Just touch it. Just touch it. All you had to do was touch it, bro. You had a grappling hook this entire time. I'm just scoring that. There's no point in plunging it. Vin Diesel, huh? That's a name I ain't heard in a long time. I'm going for this, huh? Oh, you faked me. Oh. Ooh. Ain't gonna like this. Oh, he barely got it off of me. Good teleport. As long as I don't jump, I still have enough time, though. Nope, he sent it. It's over. Boink! Damn. Double fake-a-rooney, baby. I should fake this, but I'm gonna go for a kickoff. You really just try to demo me? Really? Or those? I'm gonna hit it slow. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that plunger ruined everything. And they're getting the goal off of it. Why wouldn't you cover that, son? You see me in front of you. You should not be pushing up for that. I'm on the wall for a reason. You should have assumed I had something that could score. Interesting kickoff. We needed one more touch. He didn't give it to us, so now I gotta make some weird touch to make it awkward. Wait for the punch. There it is. Well, that's unfortunate. That's... I am... There we go. Dun 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 dun. I take free goals. You don't jump when you got it there, because even if he would have froze it off of me, or hit it off of me, it still would have went in. If I'd have jumped and they froze it, it probably would have fucked me over. I could have scored that. I'm sorry, teammate. But you ain't passed me all game, so I don't expect them. Come on, hang it, hang it, hang it, hang it, hang it. Don't bump me away. Stop. Go away. Jesus. Doing way too much, crazy. Well, they're keeping it interesting, I suppose. That's a pass. I just saved his butt and got that telly. Let's go. Ooh, I tried to go low, but he missed. I did my job. Unfroze or froze it. Just hit it, dude. Just hit it. Oh, it's bouncing. That's a shame. If it have rolled, I had it. GG. I don't know how they managed to bring it back, but whatever. We take those. I guess Macho's Elden Ring keeps crashing or some shit, because he keeps hopping on and off that shit. Nah, that motherfucker's probably taking micro naps and shit and playing the fuck out of Elden Ring. I know what's going on. Either way, I am done. I've been on for what, 2 hours, 48 minutes. Jesus. I am. Actually, do I even have any food? Yeah, I have a little bit of food left. Alright, cool. Alright, thank anybody some stopping by. Ah, as always, supplement your lifestyle. And we'll see you next time. Um, what games do you have for VR? Because if you have any like multiplayer games for VR or anything like that, and they're worthwhile, you might pick that shit up. um, Start doing Dead by Daylight reviews back on YouTube side. It's round about that time. I haven't been doing them here recently because I've been sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, nose is still stopped up and all of that, but I mean, it is starting to get warm outside with season changing and things like that, so it's to be expected. But yeah, man, just send me a message on Facebook or some shit on all the VR games you have, and I'll look at that shit probably tomorrow when I wake up or some shit. All right, everybody. I'm out. Peace. If you're already starting a message, you can go ahead and type it in Twitch too. It'll pop up in Discord. So that works too.